Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Okay, today I'm going to be doing gift bags, and I'm also going to be showing you how to make your own texture paste. So two things today, and so easy to do. You don't have to buy expensive texture paste. So these bags that I've got from the range in my local town. I think you can buy them online if you don't have a range near you. That's in the UK, by the way. I don't know about anywhere else. But you get a 10 pack for £2.29, which, you know, they work out at 23 pence each, 23 pence a bag. And, you know, for Christmas, birthdays, anything, new baby, absolutely anything you're giving somebody a gift for, you can use your stamps and you can do your art and everything on them. So, you know, it just makes it that little bit more personal, doesn't it? Before you start, put a piece of cardstock inside so that you're covering up any folds, you know, like that fold. You're covering that up as best you can. So, I mean, you can still get a bit of a line wherever you are, but you can still do it. And even if you stamp, you can just stamp in the middle and do your colouring. So that's fine. So I've got a mylar circle that I've cut out. I have mentioned them before on my tutorials, is that you can buy the mylar sheets at Amazon, Highlight Crafts, there's all sorts of places you can buy the mylar from, and it's just stencil film. And I cut out any sizes I want. I use my dies to cut out shapes like a heart if you want a heart one to do in. You know, you don't need to buy expensive stencils. Just make your own with your lovely dies that you've got. So I'm going to be using iced spruce, Distress Oxide iced spruce. And I'm just going to go around the edge of that, just to make a bit of a halo. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to use with the cardio seasonal branches for putting around this as a wreath. But before I do that, I want to get my stamping platform. And I want to stamp just here at the bottom here. Because from Inkylicious, I have these cats on a branch. That's actually what it's called, cats on a branch. Little things amuse, eh? And I want to pop them there so that the tails are just below here. And that goes along there, like that. And they're looking out. So I'm going to use my black VersaFine. I don't know what that is on there. Press that down. Go again. There we have that. Lost my cloth now. Where did that go? Got it. And the sentiment on it says, never stop looking up, which I think is really nice. Never stop looking up. Ooh, fiddling out. There we are. Because with the stars in the sky, so beautiful, isn't it? Can be so lovely. Never stop looking up. And if you've got a friend or relative that likes their cats, this is a nice one to have. I'll find a link for it and I'll put it in the description. So that's that one. Swipe my fingers. Okay. And I can take that out of there for now. Because I'm going to do a sky. I think this is the one. No, that's the big one. That's a big one, isn't it? And I don't know what I've done with my outer. That's gone missing. Anyway, I shall manage. So I'm going to get my landscape here. Like that. And I'll get my my blue. And I'll get my faded jeans. So I'll stay within that circle. Let's go to the edge. And I'm going to get my chipped sapphire. Because chipped sapphire has a bit of a purpley look to it for the sky. There we are, like that. And you can actually put a small circle here, do a moon. That's nice to do that. And I'm going to use my put a little hill going down here. So I'll use what's on the brush here, just to brush up like that. There we are. Can you see? So you've got a bit of a hill coming down here. Okay, and I want to do a wreath around here now. So I think I might do that in my stamping platform, or you can just use your acrylic blocks if you're confident with that. Just use your acrylic blocks. But got a bit of blue on there. Just to rub that out. I think it's Distress Oxide, so that will probably just wipe out. Okay, dab it out. It's been on my fingers, hasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to use these seasonal branches, and I'm going to use that one, these at the top here, because I like fur. And I'm going to use Versafine Clay Shady Lane. So I'll go all around the edge of this. Well, that's dropped off, hasn't it? It's because there's a bit of glitter on there, so it's not sticking. Let's give it a wipe. That should be okay now. They're good little branches, these, for, you know, for doing this. I love making my own gift bags at Christmas. I really do. And, you know, you can use all your stamps that you've got, your Christmas stamps. You know, get using them. Get them all out. You know, when you're doing something like this, you sort of go off in hunting down all your Christmas stamps, get them out and have a look what you've got. It's great, great fun. So to plug my gun in. Okay. So what you've got there is you've sort of got this bit of a lump here, but if you just persevere when you're pressing down, you'll get there. There you go. It's just a little bit. There you are, see? And I'm going to get the small one out of there. And I'll just do that little bit there. And then fill up any gaps and a little bit out. And I'm not going to do the stalk of it, I'm just going to do the leaves, the little branches. And you see? And it really fluffs it out. It makes a lovely wreath around. So not this part of it, not that part, just this part here. Just going to do that one there. I like this Shady Lane. It's a good colour for wreaths. I know that there are the acrylic things that sort of turn in a circle. I've never used one of those, and I don't know how good they are. I'm sure some of you have got one, and that this might be, it might be beneficial in doing your wreaths. I just work my way around, then I can put it exactly where I want it. That's it. That's the last one. Fluffed it up, hasn't it? That's a good crafting term, isn't it? Fluffed it up. Okay. So that's those done with. Just wipe my fingers. And the Lavinia do sort of the, I think they do the mistletoe as well, and things like that, and the berries one with the berries on. That's nice, and you can colour that in. So, okay. What we're going to do now is I'm just going to add a little bit of snow in the sky, and I'll use my Dr. Phil Martin's pen white with a little bit of water. I just have a bit of a spray gun and just add a little bit of water, or just on your brush. And I'll mix that in. But it's a non-bleed one, so you know, it doesn't go pale once you've done it, or it shouldn't do anyway. So there we are. That's enough snow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to got that green on, never mind. Must have been off the door. So I'll take that out. I'm going to do the texture paste now. So what you want is just ordinary PVA white glue, nothing expensive. This one is from the Works. So yeah, and just I've got my glass mat here at the side, and I'm just going to put some PVA glue down on there. You don't need to do much. And then you're going to get some talcum powder. Any talc will do. I couldn't find, I had my baby powder, but I just have got my Yardley's English lavender one, so it's going to smell nice, isn't it? So, you know, just puff out as much talc as you can there, and get a bit of a palette knife and mix it in. And then you can just keep adding glue until you've got it to the actual texture you want. Oh, it smells lovely, this. You can buy the odorless talc, you can buy maize as well. And you can buy the texture beads, that sort of thing, for doing texture paste. So, but if you can see, I hope you can see that okay. Let me just double check on the screen. Yeah, good. That it's made a nice texture paste. And like I say, you can have it as thick or as thin as you want. You can actually colour it, use your acrylic paints, or you can use some of your spray paints, or you can, if you've got re-inkers from Distress Oxide, you can add that. So you can, you know, use it for doing through stencils. And you can also add, if you've got chunky glitter like this is après ski that I have, you know, you can make it chunky. I'm going to add that on anyway to sort of make it snowy. But for now, we're going to add snow in there, all along. on those hills. You can use a brush if you wish. Probably a little bit more exact with a brush. I'll show you with a brush. Oops, that's my glitter. But as you can see, you can add texture to it, to your snow. And this will dry hard. You've just got to leave it to dry overnight. I've not actually done it with a heat gun, so I don't know. I didn't want it to bubble. So that's that. I'm going to get my après-ski. All I can smell is lavender now. So this is the après-ski. So that makes it really, really chunky snow. And I'll pop that on there. And can you see the effect that that's done? Like a snow drifts. There we are. Oops. That's lovely, isn't it? It's made such a difference. And you know, you can add it to your use your brush again. I'll get a smaller one. This is a smaller brush, and I'm just going to add some of that to the branches. So it's sort of chunky snow on it. My white roller as well, and you can add where it's dark with the sky, you can add in there. But for this, just add a bit of snow to the branches. It is quite effective. And along this branch where these little cats are. So I'll get that glitter back again. I said don't blow it in, I blew it, didn't I? Can you see that? Tap any off. That will dry lovely, that. So you can make your own snow. I mean, if you prefer to buy the glitter, then you know, and texture paste. Sorry, then you can do that. Be sure to put your brush back in water after, and wipe your palette knife. Wipe it off your glass mat. Because like I say, it does dry hard. And if you make excess and you've got a spare jar, just put it in. It'll keep it as long as the jar seals. It will keep in all right. And I have some little gems my stick-on gems. Okay. I have these really tiny, I think they're 1mm or 0.5. I got them on eBay, and you can put them in the sky for stars. So those little cats are out together and they're looking at the stars in the sky and the snow in the sky. How lovely is that? And then you can get a bow, a beautiful bow. You can either go for a green or whatever colour you want. Get your hot glue gun and glue that on. That's it. And there you have your lovely gift bag. You can take your card stock out. Let's move that away. I'll just get some black cardstock. A black sheet so that you can see it. And there you have your gift bag, all done up and ready, and it's all dried. Like that. It's a bit of a glue string on there. That's it, it's done. And there you have a lovely scene and a nice gift bag. And you won't be able to buy that in a shop anywhere, will you? That's unique. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. We have our group called Creative Crafters on Facebook, and the three of us run that together. We're all good friends with Roxy Lee and Becky Hedges and myself, and we run that group for crafters. That there are no harsh rules on there. You can post whatever you like, you can use anything you like for your crafting and show it off on there, and we love to see what people make. I'll leave a link in the description for the group if you want to join us. There's such a lovely lot on there. There's never any drama or anything. It is a lovely group. And you can actually de-stash anything you want to sell on there as well. Like I say, we don't mind at all. Any crafts you do, even if it's knitting, crochet, using a Cricut machine, sublimation, woodcraft, anything, absolutely anything, embroidery, diamond painting. We love to see everything on there. We're crafters, so, you know, everything is a joy, isn't it? So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.